Hello YouTube, Blade D here, bringing you another episode of Hearthstone. Now I've played a couple of games since the lagginess of the deck creation, and I've had no issues at all, so hopefully the game's going to go fine. So first actual game of this arena deck will start now. For those who aren't aware, if you get disconnected, lose internet, lose power, when you're in an arena, it will count as a loss. But with the latest patch, they allowed you to try and reconnect within, I think it's only 10 seconds. So just to say if you get a quick dropout, but you want to try to avoid getting disconnected, obviously. Right, so I'm going to get rid of the Nourish. It's too high mana cost at the moment. I've got two good cards here. This is why I wanted the Argent Squire, because you can play it turn 1, even if you're going without the coin. So not a bad hand, not a great hand. I haven't really got a turn 2 or turn 3, because I can't really heal. I don't want to use the heal or nothing. So I'm probably just going to hero power. Yeah. See, this card here could have just threw a spanner in the works of his entire play. So he's not played anything because I've got this here with the coin. Unless he has like a Harvest Golem this turn to coin out, which would be a good play. There you go. So this is what I was talking about. You learn what they're going to do. So now I can deal with this. I'm going to knock it out. And because he is a paladin, he can buff, I'll knock it out again. This is why this 1/1 is great. Because anything else I wouldn't be able to do that.
My eyes are open.
So it looks like he's kind of running with the same cards I've got here. Okay, so I can do this a couple of ways. I can destroy it this turn. I'm going to keep the silence, I think. It's going to ignore the 3/3 for now. So I could have killed it with the deal 2 damage, but I've only got a couple of silences in my hand. Sorry, my deck. He might buff it here, then I will knock it out. Okay, so instead I'm going to actually kill that with the Keeper of the Grove, so it doesn't get good draw power. And I've got another silence in my hand now as well.
I must safeguard.
He wanted me to trade the Engineer for it. Not going to happen. So he played smart there, but this is why I don't grab this card, because the Cult Master is a big target, so if you can't protect it, it's going to die, and you got nothing out of it. So he wants a board clear, a board clear here. So what I'm going to do is to stop that, I'm just going to silence him. And I'm going to boost up my monsters that I've already got. Now, I could kill it here, but I'm facing a Consecrate maybe, so I'm just going to go straight for him.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
If he equalities here and then Consecrates me, then that would have been a bad play. I should have killed his 4/4. But, you know, there's no way of figuring that out. Next turn I can just Starfire it if he goes for me. Okay, so there's a Consecrate. Alright. That's not too bad. I can handle that. It's a bit of a shame that I lost the Consecrate, but here we go. I'm going to put it at the taunt, hero power, take out the 4/1 to protect the 4/6. I know it sounds very odd, but your minion's health is your health, and that's pretty much how it works in arena. You want to look after your minions first, and then put your health second, and the only reason that will change is if you're already low. Okay, so he's going to kill it, but I'm getting a 2-for-1 still, even though it's a recruit, and he uses up all his mana. You want to try and use your mana up every single turn, so I'm going to put a spell power down. It's going to help with the Starfire as well. It's going to get it to 6, so if you play something huge here, I can do 6 damage to it directly. And a 4/7 is pretty good for trading as well on its own. It's an interesting deck that I've got. I think it's a good one. It looks pretty good to me from everything I can think of. Okay, so I'm going to hurt it, and then I'm going to Starfire it. Now to hurt it, I'm not going to use my minion, I'm actually going to use my hero. Because again, the health of this is more important. I'm going to knock it out. I'll kill the 1/1 so it can't buff it, and play a Leper Gnome. Okay, so next turn I'm looking at 10 mana, so you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to put both these out just in case he has a quality Consecrate. But I will put it at 1 taunt, and then maybe I might heal up this guy after I use it to kill the... Yeah, we'll see what he does here. It'll be interesting. He should hit the 4/6 here, because he knows my Leper Gnome will kill it. Okay, so he's playing aggressive. It's fine with me. Alright, so I'm going to knock it out. That's going to hurt him as well. Put out the taunt. I'm going to put out this one actually, because this will deal with any recruits that he plays. Alright, just put your weakest minion in the middle. Kill the 1/1. And then attack him. The reason I'm attacking him directly now is because I'm the one who has the taunt up, and I've got the aggressive play going on at the moment. I've got aggressive cards in my hand as well. I've got a 4/4 charge if I would choose to use it. But now he can't really recruit. Yeah, so he took it out because now he can actually use the reinforce. Because he knew if he had used it, he would be in trouble. Alright, so it looks like a buff. Yep. Not a big threat at the point at this moment.
Reporting for duty.
So I draw. Silence. Beautiful.
Your magic shall not save.
Let's knock that out. So now it's not big and scary anymore. And continue being aggressive. Now I'm hoping he hasn't got another Kings. Chances are smaller now that he's already used one. But he can do something. It looks like he's doing some calculations here. So there's the equality that I was fearing earlier. And there's the Consecrate combo. So that sucks for me. For a Paladin to get that in an arena is amazing. So he did the math there. He played really well. Alright, so it's time to draw some more cards. Otherwise I'm going to look at a quick finish of this game. That card combo just saved him. Oops, did I just click the wrong one? Oh no, that is horrible news for me. That is devastating. I did that way too quickly. I just gained 2 mana crystals when I already had 10 mana. I could have gained 3 cards then. And that's probably kind of cost me the game. So, my own fault. Oh, damn.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, this is looking very bad. Alright, looks like I'm going to get a card at least for this. Can't believe I made that mistake.
Reporting for duty.
I did it way too quickly. I was talking. This is not good. There's nothing really I can do efficiently here. I'll knock off the shield though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage. So with a weapon or something here. Oh, he could have killed me, I think. Oh, that's 15. He would have been 1 short. But it would have been the wrong play to go directly for me then. If he keeps attacking my minions, I suppose that's okay, I can deal with that. Because it's keeping me alive. It's a shame though I didn't get the trades. A swipe would be fantastic. I can't believe I stuffed myself up. Alright, that's GG. Well played.
I can see.
The thing that stuffed me up there is I stuffed up that nourish. I can't believe I did that. Alright, I deserve to lose that game. I'm sorry viewers, that was very like epic fail right there. Alright. That's the only issue, guys. When you guys are, if you guys aren't streamers and you're watching this video, you have to realize you're focusing on playing and then you're going, oh yeah, no problem, then you're sitting back at your computer watching the YouTube video going, oh, you could have done this or you could have done that. But us streamers are kind of looking at the game as well as trying to focus on telling you guys what's going on and talking you through everything. So you've got a lot of things distracting you.
I must protect the wild. Nature will.
But that is no
rise
excuse for that really bad mistake. Alright, knock off the Savage Draw. It's a bit early to have it in my hand. The 3s are not too bad. I'm going to knock off the 4. I get the coin. Yeah, so this is good. So I'm probably going to coin out against the Druid, maybe the Harvest Golem. No point pulling this one out. Probably going to give that taunt, sorry, +2/+2 next turn or something like that. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything this turn. Hopefully he just hero powers me here. If he does, that's good. That means he's got 3 drops in his hand, or 4. Okay, so I'm going to probably play... So I could play an Emperor Cobra here, knock this out. For 3 mana, so for 2 mana he can use a Wrath, so I don't want to do that. You could hero power this one, so put out something that's going to have continual board presence. So even if he Wraths this, he won't have enough mana to hero power to finish it off. I'll keep the Cobra for like bring up a taunt and then put the Cobra behind the taunt so that way it doesn't get hit.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So there's the kind of buff I was looking for, yeah. Alright. He's got a good start, that's for sure. Next turn I can silence that. What I'll do is, because I'm going to silence this next turn, I'll kill... I'm going to kill the 3/2. I'll hit it anyway. With the silence, I'll drop it down to a 0/2. Hopefully, I think that's how it should work. If not, oh well. And I'll hopefully be able to kill it next turn. I'm not sure actually how that mechanic works because it is a buff. We'll see. Okay, so I've got a new target to silence now anyway. I'm going to silence the 4/5.
I must safeguard the land.
And continue my assault on the 1/1. So he has a really good start. It's a very strong start. Hopefully this game turns around for me. I do not want to go 0/3 on this pretty decent deck.
One shot.
Okay, so might hero power it off the field, or just use the 4/5. Okay, he's playing quite aggressive. Yeah, he wants to take that out. He knew I would use the 2/4 to do it. Okay, so finally some bigger stuff for me to play here. If I play this, I probably don't want to use the 2/4 to hit the 3/3. He might use that in his assault to kill the Druid of the Claw. Raging Worgen will be useless. This will die from the 3/3 taunt. I can probably, yeah, I can actually kill that taunt. Yeah, let's try this play. Normally you want to keep this guy for later on, but actually, oh yeah, I'll change my mind again. Sorry. Going for the heal to bring him back up. I want to keep this just in case he drops like an 8-8 taunt later on, because I will not have any way of dealing with that. This way you can't trade the 1-1 for the 2-4, and you'd have to kill this. Yeah, there's no way you can drive the board without spells. He could swipe here.
I can taste the mana.
Okay, this is alright. Looks like he hasn't got many small things to play. He's getting me down. That is a worry. He's got me down halfway. Probably will Druid of the Claw now this turn.
Where shall I strike?
And start killing stuff that's on the field. Play the Leper Gnome. Because after he hits this, I'm probably going to use the Leper Gnome to finish it off. If he does choose to hit it, he probably, if he's got a buff or some other way of dealing with the 4-6, he will use it. He doesn't want to take all that damage on that minion. If he's got like Mark of the Wild, it'll probably be the best thing for him at the moment. Alright, so this is good for me. Like, he gets some cards, yes, but it means he didn't have an answer for what I had. He might not even attack here. Looks like he might have an Innovate, so he's kind of figuring out what he should do. Alright, so he's going to attack. That kind of helps me out. I can Savage Roar right now, which will be kind of neat. So that means the 3-2 can trade. Let me just do the... figure out what the best play is here. I'm guessing he has some kind of removal now. Chances are quite high that he does. So if I Savage Roar, I can use the Farseer to kill the 5-5. I'm still going to use the Leper Gnome to kill the 4-1.
Of course.
Because I don't want to take the damage at this point. And now you only will kill one thing with a swipe. Now what I should have done prior is actually, if I was going to play the Gnomish Eventer, which I think I am going to anyway, I should have played that first to see what I drew. I might have got something better to use. In this case I didn't. But yeah, that's a number one rookie mistake. Always make sure if you're going to card draw first. Because you might get something better. At least the Savage Roar kind of cleared off the stuff to his side of the field without me using my big stuff to do so. A swipe will not help him very much anymore, whereas it would before. Starfall's not going to help him that much either. You can Starfall and Hero Power, but that's alright. Next turn, see there's that big 8-8 I was worried about, okay? I wish I had this one out instead. If I played that though, he wouldn't have played this. Okay, so he's going to trade the Taunt for that. So I just need another 4 damage at this point, which could be these two guys. I could play my pretty much big guy this turn. I have no way of killing this. Unless I just ram them all into it. Which was the plan anyway, so I'm going to take it out.
The light protects me.
Now the reason I did that is because my end game plan was to do that anyway. And he might have had some kind of removal of those minions, so use the minions you've got to take it out. I put something big up as well, so now he can't just keep loading the board. Yeah, that's annoying. It's still not going to kill my 7-7, and now it is. So he did have a swipe, so I'm glad that I did trade. That way I was able to kill his big guy. Yeah, so I can buff it, it's still going to die. What I can do to be a little bit tricky is I can put this down so it gets Wind Fury. But then you can Hero Power it next turn. If I buff this, it's going to die anyway. So I'll just trade it. It's going to kill the 1-1. It's a good board wipe for him. But now I'll start playing some stuff. Okay, so now if he plays something big, I can deal with it, so he's not going to want to do that unless it's got Divine Shield or something like that. If he has some kind of spell removal, he will target the 2-3. So at this point, it's not too bad, hoping he hasn't got a removal. I'm a removal card. And so if he kills the 2-3 with that, or unless he's going to go... Okay, he's going to go straight for me, I think. If he goes straight for me, I'm cool with that. Simply because of the fact I'll still have that 2-3, which is an automatic removal. So in my opinion, that's kind of a bad play. Oh, unless he's going to kill the 2-1. Wow, okay. He must have something direct, a direct spell in his hand or something like that.
Hey, give me that.
Let's see what I card draw. Nourish, okay. I'm going to play it, and this time I'm going to draw 3 cards. Yes, that's what I wanted to heal. Because I reckon he can kill me next turn, so I'm going to heal up. That will stuff him up. I'm going to get Enrage off this. And now I would need to decide, do I want to give these guys +1/+1 or bring another minion out, and I'm going to buff them up. No, I'm not. I'm going to play a 3-2. Simply because I clicked the wrong one. So that's why stop going so quickly and you don't have... This is okay anyway, because if he uses the hero power and I entice him to attack the 4-1, that's okay, because I've got lethal with the swipe, as well as the Dark Iron Dwarf. So either way, yeah, it doesn't matter. This is probably actually a better way of doing it, because there's simply more targets for him to deal with. Okay, so there's that big 8-8, which is why I wanted to keep the 2-3. Hopefully he can't deal with the 2-3. He could use a Wrath, I think it's called, yeah. Alright, so he doesn't got it. That's alright. He's going to kill the 4-1. So that is GG. He doesn't know it yet, I think. With all the other stuff that I've got here. I'll knock that out. Yeah, it's 7-8 damage, yeah. So I can easily win here. Let's just buff it up.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When you try and do something that's not... just do the way that's going to work. Don't do the way that looks better. I just did that for the video, and I've kind of wasted my turn there, because I could have killed him. If I used swipe, I would have had enough to kill him, and I did my math wrong because I did it quick. So, this is what I'm talking about. Just, if you win, especially in Arena, if you can win, kill him. Simple as that. Because if he turns around and wins now, then that's my own fault. I've got no one to blame but myself. I can't believe I did that.
I can see.
Now, for me, I got lucky, so... I've got to be careful. Everyone's got to be careful. But you can't, yeah, don't get a little bit silly and start doing that. So this is a video of what not to do, guys. Do not accidentally press the wrong effect. Do not play what looks cooler and then miscalculate your critical damage. So, just don't do that. I gotta get my head in the game because I'm not playing very well today.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
So mages are normally a pain in the ass because they keep doing flame strikes. The ones that I face anyway always get lucky and they end up getting so many different, you know, full board wipes. It's like, I think the most I've seen is 4 flame strikes in one arena, and it was crazy. Drove me nuts. Where's the rainbow? There we go. I hope people don't take forever on turn 1. Okay. If you play this, you can't hero power it. Play this, you can. If I hero power, I've got nothing on the board, so... I'll bring out a 3-2. Can't be hero powered unless he's got like a frostbolt or something like that to deal with that.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay, it's safe, thank goodness. The chances were in my favour there. Now, he might have arcane missiles.
You shall
No,
not
okay.
pass.
I was going to say, I have to use this to trade here, because he's just going to hero power next turn. But unfortunately I cannot do that now, because he played this card. Wasting a 3 and 8 heal on it would be ridiculously stupid. I can just attack it, knowing that he's going to use 2 mana to kill this next turn. That means he's not going to be able to play anything to get rid of this. So this is why I'll explain it in detail in a sec. So I knock off the 3-2. Then I know he's going to want to hero power this to get best value. So if I play the Lepinome, unless he's got Arcane Missiles or Arcane Explosion, he cannot deal with both. And he won't have enough mana to play anything else besides Mirror Images or something like that. So he's hoping he has not got any Arcane Missiles or Arcane Explosion, and he has to hero power. Or better yet, that he doesn't hero power and he plays a minion and leaves it up. Okay. He did have a 1 mana cost card, so that's annoying, but the plan still worked the way I was expecting. Now you do not want mana worms up, especially against a mage. It's probably not warranted for a swipe at this point, so what I'm going to do is, if I silence here, yeah, it's not going to be very efficient. If I silence the mana worm, he's going to use the he's going to hero power the Lepinome, and I'm still not going to be able to kill this, but still the best play, I believe. Because remember, each time he's using a Fire Blast, he's got 2 less mana that turn to play a minion. And from how he's playing at the moment, he's going to want to... Yes, okay, so he's going to use the Mana Worm now. So that's okay. Because this way I can still kill it. I'm thinking swipe now, because I've got 2. And that way I can kill the bigger stuff as well. I'm going to lose the 2-4 though. So what I'll do is, I'll go like that. I'll place the 1-1 down. I'm going to attack him directly. Because there's no way he can kill this unless he uses spells to do so. Could have been a wrong play there. We'll see what happens. He's got massive card advantage on me though at the moment. A Nourish would be nice. So let's see if it was worth, if I should have killed that 4-1. Okay, he's going to go for me. This is actually fine. This is good for me. Because now I'm going to swipe again. Use the 1-1 to finish off the Tuskingo, and that will die. So that is pretty much the best thing that could have happened there. Problem is now I've got no more answers in my hand, so I'm going to need to start getting some more cards soon. Okay, I'm just going to hero power that. Alright, so it's not the best card to play, but it's really the only thing I've got.
I fight.
Now what I'll do is I'll leave this up so he has to hero power it if he wants to kill it. I'll keep the Farseer in my hand just in case he flame strikes. But if he can't have a spell to deal with this, he's gonna lose the Mana Worm. He might just, you know, if he even uses a Fireball on that, that's even better for me because it's quite a high card. So he sheeps it instead, so that's okay as well. Because it is a 2-3 at the end of the day. Rather than him sheep the 2-3 than a 7-7. But I'm still in a bad position nonetheless. Mages are a huge pain in my butt because all their spells, all their removal is ridiculous.
Mind if I roll knee?
I'm going to play the Farseer now because I simply don't have anything else on the board. And he can't kill any of these efficiently, but I will hit it. Because if he hero powers this, then I'll have to trade the 3/3 for it. And now he's forced to trade the 3/3 for this one. Or I'm just going to hero power it next turn. Nourish, nourish. Okay, that's alright. It's a perfect fireball target though. And he's got more card draw. But I've got to be in position now. If he hasn't got a Frostbolt or anything to do with that 3/3, he's going to lose the full one. Either way, because I think I'm going to hero power it anyway. I've got almost full health still. And I haven't got any other minions, so I've got to keep it alive. I hope that's not Mirror Eternity or whatever it's called, because then he's going to get a 4/6 taunt. This is what makes it difficult. I hate secrets. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this could be trigger it now. It's not, so it's going to be Mirror Eternity. If I play this, I'm going to be stuffed. This is what I don't like, because now I'm in a really bad position. It could be, still could be a couple of things. It could be Counterspell, Ice Block, or Spellbender. And the only way for me to find out is use the Innovate. At this point in the game, I don't think I'm going to need an Innovate. And I'd rather lose an Innovate than a heal. So what I'm going to do is play this. If it's Mirror Eternity, I'll find out, which it is. That way I don't need to use the Innovate. See, that sucks for me, but I had no choice. I have to play something here. If I had like a Leponome, it would have been better. I could have played it early. So he's going to take it out. Man, I'm in such a bad spot right now. I'd say we're played, but I've got a grudge against him now. I always say it's important to use your mana up. The thing is, I've got to realise, do I want to use a heal on myself here or not? And I'm going to. See, normally sometimes if you've got like an 8/8 taunt for a Druid and it's down to 1 health, sometimes it's better to heal up your 8/8. Like I said, because your minions are your health to a point. But against a mage and I've got nothing else in my hand, I might as well just use the heal. He's got a lot of damage on the field now, and he knows it. He's going to have me next turn unless I get something that's going to save me. Okay, so I can take out this. It's really all I can do. If I put up a taunt, is this going to... Yeah, so charging is not out of the question here. If I knock that out, he's still got lethal. If I play a taunt, I think he still has lethal. It doesn't matter either way. Unfortunately, I can't kill anything with the Heartless Golem.
Where shall
Alright. I've got no choice. Okay, so I've got 1 health left, but he's probably going to have... Being a mage, he's definitely got a spell like a fireball. And if he does, that's it. If he doesn't, it just means next turn I'm going to die anyway. Okay. He could still just kill me here. So he played that turn a little bit differently. Doesn't really matter, because he's going to win for sure. A Deathwing would be awesome right now.
Pass me that Arclight's banner.
Yeah, that's it.
For the wild.
Play.
Well played.
I'll let him kill him. He hasn't been rude. As long as he doesn't muck around. And he's mucking around.
I can see.
I don't understand why people do that. Just finish the game. I learned from my mistake. Never doing that again. Alright, so this is looking extremely horrible, but I'm going to end the video here. Have a break anyway, then I'll come back. I've been in this situation before where I've had 2 losses, 1 win, and then I've gone up to like 9. So who knows? I might get a stroke of luck and start playing a lot better. I need to have a break and just kind of go so I don't make these mistakes anymore. Alright, thank you all for watching. Sorry it wasn't a great video this time, but please comment, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, unlike it, at least give me some feedback. So yeah, send me something at least. Alright, thanks guys, bye.